Hey guys, Crypto Haze here, back with another cryptocurrency video. So today, I wanted to talk about the new AMD RX Vega. They just got released yesterday, and prior to the release, there's been a lot of hype about these cards. Specifically in the mining community, there's been this rumor going around that the RX Vega 64 would be able to do between 70 and 100 mega hashes mining Ethereum. Now, if this were true, it would definitely completely revolutionize GPU mining in terms of where it's at today. So here we go. This is AMD's Radeon website where they are advertising their brand new RX Vega. Just scroll through here a little bit. That's what the card looks like. If you're lucky enough to get one, as far as I understand, they are already sold out everywhere. So let's talk about that rumor, the 70 to 100 mega hashes, and why that would be such a big deal. If we look at Crypto Compare, now this is by far not a complete listing of all graphics cards out there, but if we have a look here, I have it sorted by payback period, and keep in mind the prices listed here are, I assume, they are manufacturer's suggested retail prices. You will not be able to purchase any of this hardware at those listed prices. The actual prices are much higher right now because of limited supply and high demand. But let's just look at the hash rates. So we've got the Radeon RX 480, 25 mega hashes. Now you can get higher, overclock and undervolt, that sort of thing. So you can probably get it up to about 28. Some people are managing 32, I've heard of. And then this one at 46 is actually a dual GPU. So take that and divide it by 2, you get 23 per card on that. So that's basically where we stand currently before the RX Vegas. Now, I am not the first one to report this. I am re-reporting for my subscribers, just to be clear on that. So I found this on legit reviews. There are plenty of other sites reporting the same information. So here they went ahead and tested. So here we got Claymore's Dual Ethereum GPU Miner version 9.8 on Windows 10 up against the GeForce, let's see, GTX 1070 G1 Gaming. These are all 8 gig cards, and we can see here the dark blue is the hash rate in mega hashes per second. So the RX Vega 64 comes through at a 34.4 compared to the 56, the RX Vega 56 at 32.43 compared to the GTX 1070 at 26.39. Now I'm kind of surprised they did not include the GTX 1080. That would have performed a little bit better here. But having said that, the RX Vegas do produce a little bit more hash rate. It is not 70 mega hash. Certainly not 100 mega hash. Another important thing to point out is the AMD RX Vega cards are power hungry. So you have to take that into account if you're trying to actually make money running your GPU. So 367 watts for the RX Vega 64 when mining. That is a lot of power. That is a lot of heat. unfortunately. Now, I am a huge AMD fan. I probably always will be. However, I do not believe these Vega cards are worth anything for mining. Unless you have free power. And if you do, I would not advise taking advantage of it by running a bunch of these. Okay, so in this chart here, they did some power limiting, which obviously is very important. As you can see, up at the very top here, we've got the Vega 64 8 gig, power limited to minus 40%. That did take it down to 256 watts, and maintained a relatively decent 32.6 megahash. However, it actually did better with only a 30% decrease in power. Well, actually, that makes sense. Anyway, so with just 30% decrease in power, you can get 34.3. And if we compare that to no decrease in power, 34.4. So you can take it down 30% with very minimal hash rate loss. Pretty significant difference in power consumption. 283, I think, is still a pretty high wattage, though, to be running these cards 24/7. And down here, they give us a chart. This is your hash rate per watt. Again, I'm surprised they did not include the GTX 1080 in this, but they do have the 1070 very much clearing the RX Vegas. Now, the performance of the RX Vegas may and probably will increase in the future. There is rumor, speculation that AMD is coming out with a new driver that will help with some of the issues that the RX series cards have had with mining. You can find out more about that on this forum here. The poster on this topic has apparently got his hands on a leaked beta version of this driver that we're talking about that has not actually been put out by AMD yet. But if you read through this post, you'll see that many people are confirming that it does in fact increase your hash rate. So with this beta driver, with undervolting and overclocking, you can probably get up to about 38 megahash on an AMD Vega. From what I've heard so far, the Vega 64 can be overclocked, but it doesn't go very far. The Vega 56, the cheaper one, can be overclocked much more from its base rates. So, you know, saving money getting the 56 and clocking it up to and beyond the stock rates of the 64 is probably your best option if you are going to attempt to mine on these. Definitely undervolt them. They are power hungry. Probably the most power hungry GPUs that have ever been produced. So keep that in mind, guys. Again, like I said, I am not the first to report on this. I just wanted to come out and let my subscribers know what the situation is with this brand new hardware. I do not own a Vega. I do not have one ordered, and I probably will not be purchasing one anytime soon unless I want to put one in my gaming rig. So I do believe they are great for that. For now, that's all I got. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you found this to be informative, please like, subscribe, and share. If you do have any comments or questions, comment below. Thanks again, guys. Take care.